Hello, gorgeous. My name is Dusty, and this is the Scorpio Priestess. If you like my vibe, well, I would appreciate your like and subscribe, Scorp. If you would like a personal reading, a cord cutting, a breakup coaching session, you can do that by visiting Scorpiopriestess.com. If you would like to enter to win a half-hour FaceTime drawn this week on Friday the 31st, you can do that by liking, subscribing, and commenting blessing. I do have another half-hour reading up for grabs over on Scorpio Priestess 222 on my TikTok if you would like to enter there. We are going to get some channeled messages here from Spirit. There seems like there's something that you've been chasing after. There's about to be an emotional release. You are being called to nurture your feminine energy right now, male or female. Some of you, there's a your masculine and feminine energy is off, Scorp. And it's important for you to really nourish that feminine energy. If you've been chasing after something, it makes sense on why your feminine energy would be off. We always get in our masculine energy when we are trying to start up a business, pay the bills, take care of the house. You know, when we are actively pursuing something, we are in a masculine energy. It's time for you all to nourish that feminine energy. There's many things to do. I actually spoke about it on The Alchemist 2.0 on TikTok, I believe, and there's many things you can do, but the first and foremost thing to do to try to practice being in your feminine energy is just allowing. Just allow everything to be the way it is, people to be who they are, to just accept those circumstances. And if there is a solution, work the solution. If there's not, accept it. If someone wants to do something for you, allow them to. If someone gives you a compliment, don't say, oh no, this old thing, say thank you. Allow yourself to embody this beautiful feminine energy. There's something that could be happening somewhere around Leo season. Many of you are ending a cycle. You are at the number 9, baby. You have finished your test. You have finished your class. You're waiting for your grade and you're moved on to a brand new season. You're waiting for your grade right now energetically, and then you're moving on. It's the end of a season, but a new one hasn't started yet. A disappointment will be followed with a pleasant surprise. An invitation could bring love to those searching. Baby Luna is going. I have to drop her off. We're dropping her off 8:15. I'm trying my damnedest to be as positive as possible, but last night we had bad news about I had a Shih Tzu who started to live with my mom after I lost my son because she would get so worked up being around me, being sad. And my mom had her brother. My mom's been taking care of her for the last 4 years because I decided my mom has a lot of land, a lot of property. I've moved a lot. Nevertheless, she's dying and she's going to have to be put down today. So it was a really hard night. And then I got to take Luna. With that being said, my Roxy girl lived a very beautiful life, and it's time for her to go home now. And I've accepted it, but it's been really difficult because she's been such a good friend to me. And I love my animals just like my family. So it's been a hard morning, a hard evening, but your old girl here is going to be okay. And yeah, just an update. Communication, a reunion could bring love or a rekindling of a friendship. A lucky win seems likely. Okay, Scorpio, getting an invitation, communication from someone, wanting to take you out, wanting to invite you to an event. This event may be very, very important. I would go. If in the next week you are invited to an event, a wedding or something like that, say yes, go. Something about this will be very important to you. Thank you, Spirit. The unseen. There's a lot of unseen things happening right now. Things are not always as they appear. Be thorough and keep your eyes open. There's something you're not seeing. What you allow will continue. Your boundaries are currently being challenged, so you may learn the art of saying no. Remember your power. People treat us the way we allow them to, period. And that is a hard statement sometimes to accept. Sometimes it's a hard pill to swallow, but people treat us the way we allow them to. We treat people when we teach people how to treat us. And some of you, what you allow will continue. And if there's somebody in your life that's constantly coming back and forth or causing sadness, they've betrayed you, but you're still letting them in your beautiful, blessed energy, what you allow will continue, Scorp. The divine being very clear here. There's something that is not what it seems. There's a lot of unseen things happening right now, energetically, a lot of things happening in the 5D. There's about to be a big emotional release. I feel a lot of you here, you're about to really feel active, really feel inspired, I'm hearing, because you're starting a brand new karmic cycle. And when that happens, energetically, you can actually feel like a rush of excitement for no reason, but just like adrenaline. Like you're just, I used to, when I started my new karmic season, I would roll down the windows and scream, I'm free, I'm free. I just felt so free. I felt free of pain, free of trauma. I just felt so free. And some of you, that is what you have to look forward to moving into Leo season. You're going to have a rush of just feeling free if that hasn't been happening already. Mountains of mastery, ascend towards self-realization and triumph, guided by this presence of the mastery. It looks to me like you're being guided by ascendant masters. You're being guided in a certain direction, commitment to the journey with determination. Go all in for the long term. Your steadfast focus will bring lasting rewards. Okay, Scorpio, being asked to stay determined. A lot of self-realization coming in, a lot of realizing people treat you the way you allow them to. Things that you allow in your life, you're responsible for. Often we will, see red flags and allow somebody to hurt us, and we know our intuition is telling you they're going to hurt you again, but you walk right into the fire, and you have to be aware. You have to be self-aware now. I had to stop and look at myself and say, what is the common denominator, bitch? It's you. Why is your life like this? It's you. It's you. Seriously, I had that moment where I truly had to say, what is wrong? You are. This is what's wrong. And start making changes. This was a very long time ago for me. I'm a lot further along with some of you than some of you are on the timeline, but I feel like some of you are having that come to Jesus moment where you realize, I am responsible for my life. I am responsible for my happiness. I'm responsible for what I allow and what I don't. Free to move, embrace your liberty to explore new paths. The world is wide open for you, Scorpio. The world wide open for you, my friends. I'm telling you, you've took the test. Now you're waiting on your grade, and you're moving on to a brand new season, and the world is wide open for you. You're almost there. But what is this unseen? What is the unseen, please? Oh boy. Somebody wants to win at all costs. You definitely could have an ex that's saying and doing things behind the scenes, behind your back. You could find something out about this. You could find something out about an air sign or a Sagittarius. There's something you're not seeing. Somebody is ruthless and they want to win at all cost. It looks like they have really wounded you. You're very, you're withstanding this adversity, but you're quite wounded because of this person. There are judgment calls being made. You've been a little reluctant to change, Scorp, or this person has been reluctant to change. They have not changed. They're doing the same thing, acting the same way, and you're getting the same result. And there's something you're just not seeing about them. If you have a air sign feminine energy around you that gives you a bad vibe, please be wary of this person. What you allow will continue, please. Some of you, this is at work. You are not being treated fairly at work. There are people bullying you, or you're just, you're making less than everyone, or there's something happening at work for some. Others, you are trying to work on a relationship with somebody that unfortunately is the same. They're reluctant to change. They haven't changed anything. They overindulge. They project. They deflect. They blame you. And it's just going to continue round and round until you walk away. Some of you, the only choice you have is to leave a bad toxic job, or is to leave a toxic lover and allow yourself to have an emotional release. There is a big release coming for you, Scorpio. There is a big release on the way. You could actually find that you have a very hard week coming up, where you just feel like you want to cry, scream, and allow yourself to do that. Allow yourself to feel every feeling you're feeling, because you're releasing emotion, and that is a good thing. That is a great thing, because you can move forward then and not have all this stuck pain and sadness inside. Some of you need to sit down and have a good long cry. Really, it would do you a lot of good. It really would, guys. Tell me, what does Scorpio need to know in love? What is the message we have for Scorpio in love? Yeah, communication. Someone's about to communicate. This could be the person that is acting exactly the same. This could be the person who you've been going round and round with. For some, for others, you're getting news about a lover. My guides are very good. Round and round. This is definitely the person that you are allowing to do something here. You've been blinded. You haven't wanted to see. Unable to see fault, blind spot, idolizing partner, irrational attachment. And let me tell you what, Scorpio, when you put someone on a pedestal, you're essentially saying you're lower than them. When you put someone on a pedestal and idolize them, you're saying they're better than you. Don't ever, ever do that. Sit down today and list 10 reasons why this person should be obsessed with you. Why should they be obsessed with you? Why should they want to make something up to you? Focus on that. Don't focus on making it up to this person or trying to get them back, because all you're doing is energetically pushing it away. You may need to detach a little bit. Some of you, this person's your blind spot. This person's your weakness. You're so good at everything else. You're so good at putting up strong boundaries in every other area of your life. But when it comes to this person, it always feels like impossible. You feel like they're your weakness, but you can and will, when you're ready, stop repeating these patterns. This person may ask you out on a date. They may ask you to talk. Ask if they can come over. Some of you, there's a new person about to ask you out on a date. There's doors opening for you. Somebody could be doing black magic or juju work on you. I would be really, really, really cautious about allowing this person back into my life, Scorpio. I feel there's something not quite right here. Get a dream catcher and hang it over your bed, causing chaos and fights in your love connection and competition, always trying to one-up you. This person is always competing with you. They're always trying to one-up you. They could be actually doing black magic or having somebody try to do black magic on you. Some of you, this is a karmic. A third party is involved and they're always trying to one-up you. They cause fights and chaos inside your connection with this person. It's always something. You've been going round and round. You all have been repeating this pattern where they're back and forth between you and a karmic, or they're back and forth between taking their mom's side and yours. There's something here that they're doing with a karmic person in their life. Tell me about black magic, please. This person, it's coming out as spell work because they're manipulative. It's coming out as spell work because this is somebody who will love bomb you, tell you everything you want to hear, and then turn into this cold, calculated person that you're thinking to yourself, you know, just last week you were telling me how much you loved and cherished me and that you would do anything, and now I can barely get you to answer a text message. There's something like that, and it's coming out as spell work because the manipulation is real. Others, this is someone from your past doing love spells on you. You never know what a person, I have people ask me every day while I do spell work, can I do a cord cutting on a third party who, I mean, just people will stoop to a very, very low level when they want to win a person back. It's ego, it's sadness, it's a little delusion, and some people will do the very most to try to keep you stuck, Scorp. You never know. This person could be getting on Pinterest, looking at spells, doing whatever. They're up on Pinterest trying to find a love spell, chanting your name. I would be careful here. Especially if you know there's a third party that always looks at you as competition. If there's a third party that's always, you know, looking at you like they've got to compete with you for this person. I wasn't sure how my life would have changed if we continued this connection. I have certain ideas about how relationships should be. I don't know if I can give you what you want right now. I don't know if I can ever give you that. Are you better off without me? Maybe. This person seems to feel a man will be a man and a woman will be a woman, or they have certain ideas about relationships, and it's been hard for them to break out of that social construct. It's been hard for them to break out of that programming. Some of you, there's age difference, there's some kind of differences, and it's just difficult for them to break free. And so they were afraid that they would have had to change everything. What are they going to do? They were afraid that they would have had to make changes to their life that they were unwilling to make for you all to be happy. They're coming to some newfound clarity. They've been filled with self-doubt. There is intuitive communication happening between you all, but this person's still keeping a lot of secrets. They could get arrested for a DUI. They could get arrested for driving under the influence or reckless driving or something like that moving into the next few months. Some of you, this person has a drinking problem. Others, it's just this person's very reckless. They do not know what they want. They do not know which way they're going. All they know is that they don't want to lose you. And so they're filled with self-doubt, not knowing if they're even capable of giving you everything you deserve and desire. And it looks to me like they want to have a honest conversation, but it's about what they're not saying is what my guides are telling me. It's about what they're not telling you that you want to be aware of. This could be a Pisces, a lot of air here, Cancer as well. some earth as well. A Sagittarius, a lot of Sag here as well. Leo energy too. I hope everybody has a beautiful and blessed day. I will keep you all posted with the baby Luna. I hope everything goes well and she doesn't have too much swelling, because she'll have to stay and they'll keep the tube in even when she's awake from her surgery. And it can just get really complicated, or it could go the very worst. So I'm just putting my faith into God right now, into the universe right now. I hope everybody has a beautiful and blessed Wednesday. Love and light.